Hey guys, first things first, I got my wine and I got my tips. Let's get started. 8 things you should know that can help you stay on track with your wedding budget. First, I touched on this on my last video. Try and get your guest list down to at least 100 people. I know that's hard and I know you want everyone to come, but if you're working within a really tight budget, you should probably try and get your guest list down to under 100 people, if not smaller. Next, the wedding party. Typically, if you're gonna have a small wedding guest list, you're probably gonna have a small wedding party. For one, it's going to lessen your headache. Keeping up with 11 people versus keeping up with 4 people, there's a big difference. And when I mean 4 people, I mean the bride's 4 people. She has to keep up with those 4 people. And then the groom has to keep up with their 4 people. That's not including if you're gonna have grandparents, parents on both sides. You're going to have the little people that march, the ring bearer and the flower girl. Some people are having like 6 flower girls. You have to keep up with the flower girls plus their parents. And then you may want your grandparents to have an escort, and you want everyone to have their own individual escort. The wedding party is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Keeping that down is going to keep down cost of bouquets, cost of gifts that you have to give to everyone. It's going to make a lot of difference. You don't think about it when you're planning it and when you're asking everyone, oh, please be at my wedding. Trust me. Number 3, try and pick a venue that's going to be able to host your ceremony plus your reception. It's going to cut down on the cost that it's going to take in order to transport everyone, because you don't want to let everyone get to the next venue on their own. Typically, people are going to want to do a party bus or a limo or something. So you're going to cut that right in half. You're not going to have to pay for everyone to get there because everyone's already going to be there. They'll probably have to go downstairs or upstairs or outside, wherever. I'm sure the next space within the next space in the same venue can look completely different. That's absolutely a plus. This one's kind of going out there, but a lot of brides are starting to do this, I'm noticing. Try and do an early afternoon wedding. It's going to cut back on the cost of liquor. Most people don't like to drink in the early afternoon, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It's also going to cut down on the type of food you serve. Hey, you might be able to do finger foods or a light protein, some veggies, and a small starch, because that's just lunch. People are going to leave after your reception and probably go have dinner, because if you have your wedding, I say about 2, it'll probably get out about 2:30, 2:40. That's a long wedding. And then you give yourself an hour to go take photos and cocktail. You're starting dinner about 5. The wedding's probably going to be over. The wedding reception is probably going to be over about 9:30. So, you don't really have to serve a full course meal. 5, try and do a Bluetooth speaker. I sip because the DJ is the party at the reception. Without a good DJ, you don't have a good reception. But if you're taking hints from number 1 on this video and your guest list is under 100, then your venue is going to be really small. So real small, intimate venues, a Bluetooth speaker will suffice for your music. Get a banging playlist and just have it go boom, 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 boom. And your problem is solved. Number 6, try a off-season month. Typically between December up until March, vendors and venues are running some type of special that can typically, more than likely, cut the price of your venue, hopefully its ceremony and reception, in half. So having it in those off seasons is really gonna give you the bang for your buck. So going into that, the next one will be try and do a Friday or a Sunday wedding. Saturday weddings, oh my gosh, They are expensive. A Friday wedding or a Sunday wedding, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, especially if you try and do it on a holiday weekend. It's perfect. The last one, say no to unnecessary stationery. Menus and programs, you don't need them. You can get a huge chalkboard and put the menu on there. People know what they're eating at a wedding. You're typical, like I said, a protein, a starch, and a veggie. Maybe you're gonna get salad and breadsticks. The bar is gonna tell you what's at the bar. You don't need a menu. The people in your wedding, while I'm sitting there, I'm a guest and I'm reading it, I don't know who they are. There's no need for you to introduce who they are. Cut it. So that's 8 quick tips that you can use to help save on your wedding budget. Stay tuned for more videos. There'll be a billion of them out there soon. Feel free to look up all of our social media, our IG, our Facebook, our Snapchat, Twitter. It'll be down at the bottom of this video. And the website is sandrareneeweddings.com.